What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your boy Malcolm Miller. I want to talk about who should be Rookie of the Year in the National Basketball Association. Should it be Ben Simmons or should it be Donovan Mitchell? In my opinion, it should be both. I think it should be co-Rookie of the Year like it was when Elton Brand of the Chicago Bulls won, along with, I'm trying to think who else he won that with, but it was co-Rookie of the Year that year. I'm trying to think, was it Steve Francis? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna get back with y'all on that, but I think it should be co-MVP. Why? I mean, not co-MVP, co-Rookie of the Year. Why? Because both players are playing absolutely phenomenal out of their minds. Ben Simmons is an all-around player, can do it all, averaging 16 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. That hasn't been done in a very long time. The kid is sensational. I think with a little bit more maturation and grooming, he could be LeBron James 2.0. Not quite the exact copy, but a little bit under, because LeBron is a phenomenal basketball player. But I think what Ben Simmons brings to the game will be something special. I believe he affects the whole outcome of the game with his assisting, his rebounds, getting his teammates high-volume shots. Also, him being able to go to attack the rim and attack the basket. Yes, one thing he has to improve on is his jump shot, mid-range, free throw shooting, and possibly three-point shooting. Doesn't have to be an exceptional three-point shooter, but a guy that can knock down the occasional wide-open three that most professionals can. But I like his motor. I actually like his build, his frame, and I just like his basketball IQ. Has a very IQ similar to what LeBron James had coming out of high school. Donovan Mitchell, on the other hand, what can I say about that young man? What can I say about him? I mean, the guy's had what, 240-plus point games, 240-plus point games, 530-plus point games, is a phenomenal scorer, averaging what, 21, 22 points per game, just a little bit under 4 assists and 4 rebounds. So yes, I believe that Ben Simmons affects the game overall in a much better way. But I believe you cannot deny the basketball player that Donovan Mitchell is. I didn't see this talent like this with him coming out of Louisville. He's got them in the 3rd overall seed in the Western Conference. That's something to salute. Like, you got to tilt your hat to something like that. We always talk about how tough the Western Conference is compared to the Eastern Conference. Ben Simmons has the Philadelphia 76ers in the playoffs, yes, but with watching Donovan Mitchell, he got them in the 3rd seed. Like, that is phenomenal, man. Him along with Rudy Gobert as well. I cannot not mention that guy, but I think it should be Rookie of the Year based upon those things. If you ask me who I would take over the two, of course, I'm going to take Ben Simmons due to the fact that he can affect the game in many more ways outside of scoring. I believe if Donovan Mitchell is not scoring the ball at a high volume, his game is not gonna equate to you getting wins, in my opinion. Ben Simmons doesn't have to score. He can get you probably 12 points and still affect the game with 15 assists and 12 or 13 rebounds. That's a special type of basketball player. Now he's leading the Philadelphia 76ers without Joel Embiid, that 7-foot monster down low that don't nobody really got an answer for, period. So we're gonna see what he can do going into postseason play with the Philadelphia 76ers. A lot of people thought that this 76ers team is a scary team for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers to play going into the playoffs, but without Embiid, not that much imposing, but they did. They're not that much imposing, but they did defeat the Cavaliers just the other game. So it's going to be interesting to see what Ben Simmons can do with those guys that can shoot around him. He got guys Covington that can knock down the three. Got JJ Redick that can knock down the three as well. So we're going to see what he's made of. Donovan Mitchell, first taste in the NBA playoffs. So we can see what that young man is made of. But I really want to salute these guys. I think the rookie talent is absolutely phenomenal. Cannot forget about my Chicago Bulls team. The young boy, Lauri Markkanen from Finland and the University of Arizona. Phenomenal pick, I believe. I'm glad the Bulls picked him. Wasn't too sure, but I saw what he could do in college, but I'm glad that he's a guy that can put the ball on the floor as well as stretch the floor with his shooting, strong upper body build, and a guy that's going to be a treat to watch going forward, especially when we get a much better players around him. I'm glad that we were in tanking mode this year, so hopefully we can get us a top 5, top 10 pick, somebody that's going to be a guy that can change the culture of the franchise and lead us into a much better era of the Chicago Bulls after Derrick Rose era. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see what's going to come of that. But overall, man, I think a good class of rookies, a good class of young guys coming into the draft this year. Michael Porter Jr. You got DeAndre Ayton. You got I think Jalen Brunson is a nice young guy that can definitely play some ball. So Trae Young is a guy that's coming out as well. Got some hype. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this class of incoming rookies next year. But in my opinion, this year it should be co-rookie of the year, Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons. And I'm out, y'all.